Well, there he is, one of the most feared strikers in the heavyweight division today in mixed martial arts. That is Paul, the Headhunter Buentello. And tonight, he's looking to utilize his heavy hands, but not only that, not only does he have knockouts in his career, but he's also got submission victories as well. Guillotines, rear naked chokes. The guy possesses the whole package, and here tonight, he becomes a huge threat to Carter Williams. But the exciting thing about this matchup is Carter Williams possesses a professional boxing background, so you know these guys are going to stand and bang for a little bit. It's going to be an exciting matchup. I'm very excited. That cage is going to shake here tonight. Former King of the Cage champion Paul Buentello also has fought for the heavyweight belt in the UFC. So you got to say that the advantage goes to Paul Buentello in the sense of the big show, the big crowds. He's been here before. He's ready to come in here, and you can see how calm he is as he enters that cage. Paul the Headhunter Buentello. An exciting matchup as he takes on Carter Williams here tonight in the heavyweight division.
Carter Williams, heavyweight, Modesto.
This is my type of sport. Originally, I'm from the streets, and I like to get down. You know, it just comes to me, and it's just natural. I do what I have to do. It starts off standing up, and then sometimes it ends up on the ground. So you got to be prepared for whatever. I'm the younger fighter, the harder striker. Yeah, he's going to expect me to throw a lot of leg kicks, which I probably will. If I do have him go to the ground, I'll just do what I do best, my ground and pound. I see a fight being over within 2 to 3 minutes. I want to win this fight. I have to win this fight. Just going to see where I stand, you know?
Tell you what, I'm very excited about this matchup. I love when the heavyweights get in there and bang it out. And tonight, you can expect some fireworks as Carter Williams makes his way to the cage, sporting a mixed martial arts record of 3-1, fighting out of Modesto, California. Now, don't let the mixed martial arts record fool you. He's had experience, plenty of experience when it comes to combat sports, professional boxing background, also has fought in K1 back in the day, and tonight Carter Williams knows that this is a huge win for him if he's able to take someone out like Paul the Headhunter Buentello. So Carter Williams obviously not taking this fight lightly, as so Paul Buentello. In this day and age, you cannot take any fight lightly. The game continues to evolve, and tonight this is going to be an excellent matchup in the heavyweight division as Carter Williams takes on Paul the Headhunter Buentello. Our tale of the tape for this matchup in the heavyweight division is brought to you by Rockstar Energy Drinks. Paul Buentello, 6 years older than Williams. Both fighters approximately the same height. A 15.5-pound weight advantage goes to the 27-year-old Carter Williams. Paul Buentello looking to utilize his heavy hands and submission skills against the Muay Thai Western boxing skills of Carter Williams here tonight. Our rules of combat: 3 judges score the fight based equally on striking, grappling, effective aggression, cage control. It's a 10-point must system. No knees to the head of a grounded opponent. And only a referee or doctor can stop the fight.
All right, fans, here we go. Introducing to you first, on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 6 feet 2 inches. He weighed in at 250.5 pounds. Specializing in kickboxing and submission wrestling, his record stands at 22 wins, 9 losses, with 15 knockouts and 7 submissions to his credit. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the former King of the Cage world champion from San Jose, California, introducing the hard-hitting Paul the Headhunter Buentello. And his opponent across the cage on my right, fighting out of the red corner, standing 6 feet 1 inch. He weighed in at 265.5 pounds, joining the mixed martial arts ranks in the traditions of Muay Thai and Western boxing. His MMA record stands at 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 knockout, and 2 submissions to his credit. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the former US K1 and World Muay Thai champion from Modesto, California, by way of San Jose, introducing Carter the Beast Williams. once again, here's our referee in charge, Steve Mazzagatti.
All right, gentlemen, you know the rules. We all expect a good, clean, fair fight. You need to obey my commands, protect yourself at all times. Hook 'em up. Good luck.
The fine folks voting at ProElite.com have voted 57% in favor of Buentello, 33% for Carter Williams.
That does not add up, my friend.
No, is it 43%?
I may have been hitting the head a lot of times, but that's okay.
So it was interesting, guys. Right before
at school that day.
Buentello looked across the ring and asked Williams if they want to tap gloves in the center.
Well, you know, the ironic thing is that Carter Williams, while he lives in Modesto, grew up in San Jose, but he's hearing the chorus of boos. But nevertheless, in this Strikeforce matchup, Bill, it's time to do some big game hunting. Buentello, Williams do touch gloves. This bout is underway.
Expect an exciting fight, gentlemen.
So for those of you that, again, did take calculus, it's 57% for Buentello, 43% for Carter Williams into the Greco-Roman clinch along the fence.
Surprisingly, it goes to the ground within the first 30 seconds.
And Williams...
Carter lands a great right hand.
Unloads with the rights as Buentello has surrendered his back momentarily, but back on his feet, but he's being overwhelmed right now by the bigger Carter Williams.
And that's not what you expect from a K1 fighter. K1, you expect him to come out, start throwing kicks. But Bill, you talked to his trainer right before this fight. What did he tell you?
He's been working with some ground guys. There's no question about it. He's been working on jiu-jitsu. And I thought Buentello would want to take it to the ground. But when they hit the ground, he was the first one that wanted to get up.
Well, at 22-9 and fighting for a UFC heavyweight title already on his resume, Buentello does have the MMA experience. But Carter Williams, at an 18-1 underdog, became the youngest ever K1 U.S. Grand Prix champion in 2003, and now has made the move to MMA.
And I tell you what, if I am Carter Williams, I do this. I try and keep it close. I don't want to be on the end of a brawler's punches. I don't want Buentello to be able to extend on me when he throws blows.
Except for the fact that Carter is a pretty damn dangerous guy on his feet, too.
Absolutely, but he's not. He has that. He has a definite deficit in height.
Williams and Buentello, not much of a difference when it comes to reach. Nice knee by Buentello from the clinch, trying to get dominant position along the fence. Creating the separation, though, was Williams with a knee of his own.
And we've seen Carter go the distance in his K1 fights, but the question is, does he have the gas to go the distance in an MMA fight?
Stop, guys.
It's interesting. Buentello said that he'd change up his training a little bit to try and strengthen his legs, thinking he's going to take a lot of low leg kicks. So far, only one. Not exactly getting what he expected.
2 minutes have elapsed, and Buentello told us that he watches the first 2 minutes of the fight to see how his opponent starts. Well, obviously he knows that Williams is not afraid to go for a takedown.
Yeah, one thing's for sure, Glaze, you were right. Carter did not want to stay at the end of Buentello's reach there. And now we got the guillotine.
Finger guillotine.
Exactly. Good job by Carter Williams to pry those fingers off his throat.
And look what Carter's going for.
And again, because Williams is on the ground, no knee strikes to the head. Now he can deliver those multi knee strikes. Williams comes back with a left hook. Not a lot of pop, though, behind it, Bill.
No, it kind of looks like Carter's a fish out of water here a little bit. Unfortunately for him, I don't know how long he's been working the ground game, but it's still pretty impressive that he's been able to tie Buentello up and not go to his back.
Who would ever thought that this fight would be dominated by the transition game?
Look at that. It was Buentello looking for the front sweep, and now the knee, and Buentello begins to unload on Carter Williams.
Buentello he's a crafty veteran. He knows how to dirty box. He knows how to mix it up in any position. When he gets in trouble, he can adjust.
Going in, they said that this matchup was one involving the technician Williams versus the puncher Buentello. Buentello by far Williams' toughest challenge in MMA to date, and he's taking the fight to him now with 1:40 left in the opening round.
See, look what Buentello does. And every time he can inflict damage, he does. He's trying to step on feet. As you see right there, he's trying to throw knees, trying for tie clinch, anything he can to inflict damage on a guy who has not been in a cage for 2.5 years.
And remember, Bill, at the outset, we said Carter Williams has never been out of the opening round. As this goes into deeper water, it obviously will favor Buentello when it comes to conditioning. Don't you think?
Absolutely, no question. I don't know what type of shape Carter's in as he lands a nice uppercut there, but I would think that he'd want to get it over as quick as possible.
Again, they're in the clinch along the fence, and this is where a lot of the fight has taken place. You see referee Steve Mazzagatti looking on. We are into the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza.
Buentello had double underhooks, and what that did, it get perfect position and allowed him to maneuver Carter Williams' head for those knees. Williams needs to get an arm in inside to create distance.
And Buentello uncorked a couple of knees and begins to score again. And now, shooting out the jab is Williams. But back comes Buentello into that clinch, and he's got the over-under on Williams now.
Buentello is an extremely crafty fighter.
Buentello realized that Carter Williams wanted to be in this position, so he turned it around into his favor.
Buentello also told us that leg kicks were going to be an area of concern. Thus far, we have yet to see Carter Williams go the leg route, Jay.
Well, he's been constantly engaged with him. And now look, he's going for his own guillotine choke here, Moro.
And Williams breaks away and starts to unload. Now they start to trade with 10 seconds left in the opening round. But again, it's very short exchanges, you guys, before they clinch up.
Well, it's good for Carter. He closes the distance and doesn't stay at the end of those punches. Tell you what, any one of those haymakers could put each one of them down.
All right, guys, round two. Bring it on. Come on.
We're going to see Carter Williams cardio right now, boys. Looks as if Buentello is fresh as can be.
And Buentello quickly
right in the eye.
a couple of uppercuts now and hammer fist, and obviously Williams was hurt in the eye, and the fight has been stopped. Paul the headhunter Buentello goes headhunting and collects his 23rd MMA win in front of a raucous hometown crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 10 seconds even in round number 2. Our referee in charge, Steve Mezzagatti, stops the contest. The winner by way of technical knockout, Paul the Headhunter Buentello.
Headhunter, wonderful job, man. It doesn't look like you're too excited to win in front of your adopted hometown, San Jose.
¡Ontavi, Mexicanos! You know, let's go out to my Mexican fans. You know, they're always messing with us, but I got your back, Mexicanos, got your back. Toda raza.
I thought you were speaking Hebrew there for a minute, man.
You know, it's great. It's great to be here in front of San Jose. Great love, baby, great love. I love it.
Did you think for 1 second that a former K1 North American champion was going to take you to the ground?
I had no clue on that. He took me down. It kind of startled me for a second, but this is my house, baby. My house. It ain't going to happen here.
You win 10 out of your last 11 fights. What's next?
You know, I'm right here at Strikeforce. They're going to bring me whoever I work. This is my job. This is my office.
We're going to go to the replay. We want you to talk us through it.
You know, I had to stay up strong with him, and I knew he's ducking a lot. So that's how I had to set him up with the jab and some uppercuts. That's my bread and butter is the uppercut. I didn't think he was going to go down. I thought he was playing possum, but, you know, it's a good shot. Love it for you, San Jose.
Bob Buentello.